Hi, my name is Antoinette. I am one of the 144,000 chosen ones. Alright, I just want to wrap up the facts on this LAX Motel Scam. Alright, so Spirit has clarified the download for me. Okay, so Health Department investigators, this was not just privy to women. So basically, anybody who had $1,000 was able to come in and get one of these $20,000 checks. Okay, so again, this is unbelievable. These people are insane. So this is how all of these different people ended up sleeping with my ex. All right, it didn't make sense to me. I was trying to figure it out because some of these folks, I'm like, okay, I don't see him dating her. I don't see that person dating. So they weren't dating. All right, so they were running a scam out of a LAX motel, and it was using sex magic. Again, anal sex. Every single one of these people that I'm about to name, each one of them paid Gregory Green $1,000 to have anal sex. He penetrated them for $1,000. They, in return, walked out of the motel with a $20,000 check paid to them, signed by him. Only thing is, the account that these checks were drawn on, as you all know, were frozen, null and void, because the money that he's trying to pass out to everybody is not his, it's mine. But all of these folks were so happy to try to dip into my trust fund and get their cuts. Wow. All right, let's get it. So, as I said in the previous video, the mayor of Fontana and Quinetta Warren. Okay, this chick across the street, Bobby McFarland's wife, Angelina Chavez, Andrea Buchanan, Alana Tessera, Mary Gladson, Connie Hickman, Maria from J Hills, I don't remember her last name, don't care, Darlene Longshorts, Ryder McFarland, that's the daughter. So this trifling ass man across the street actually pimped out his wife and his daughter, trying to get $40,000 quickly. Now they all sick. Y'all, I can't. Vicky Tucker, that's Artist's sister-in-law. Really? Rosemarie Nelson, that's Wendell's wife. That's up to 12. Here we go. 13, Sylvia Peters. 14, Artist Tucker. So this is how artists end up sleeping with Gregory. Okay? 15, Vernon Stewart. Child. 16, Nate. I can't remember Nate's last name. Y'all know he worked with Vernon over there. Out of that little spot that they ran over there off of Central. Okay? The little think of what they call it right now. It'll come back to me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Alright, Johnny Johnson, Sidney Morris, Roland Eli, Lil Ron Eli, so Ron's son. Robert Williams Sr., Keith Whitmore, Kevin Island, Rogers Willis Jr., Nett Peters, and Lisa Peters. So each one of these people got a $20,000 check. Now, mind you, the check that he was flashing was only $100,000. So he been ran out of money. Even if the check was gonna be good, he been spent that $100,000 out of the first 5 people. He did this 26 times with 26 men and women. And you wonder why Gregory's a walking health department concern. And then remember, each one of these 26 people went and had sex with whoever their prospective and respective, confirmation with the phone, spouses were. And if their spouses were cheating on them, then they went and passed it to whoever their side chick or side pieces were. And so this is why you have the health department scare on your hands that you do. Confirmation with the phone. And once again, no, I was not a part of any of this mess. I did not sleep with any of these people. I have not slept with any of these people. I have not had sex with anybody in over 3+ years. Thank you so very much. But y'all know that already because you've been all up and through my goddamn medical records. HIPAA violations. And Pam Willis, I understand that you lost your job because you were using your access to medical records to access my personal information because you wanted to verify whether or not I was sick. And then you had the nerve to photograph my personal information and then take it and pass it around so that you could try to prove your point. Double-edged sword there. You prove that I'm not sick, which is great, but you violated my personal rights. Civil rights. You have no business in my medical records, dear. And I understand they drug your ass out of your job hollering and screaming. You threatened to blow up the place and all of that jazz. Now that you done been caught breaking the law. And I understand, Felicia, you got arrested, right, too, because you were accessing my personal information using your job at FedEx. Is that correct? And because you came here, I don't know how many multiple times, and sat here and lied directly to my face. All along, you were running to funerals of all these different people that I was telling you about. And you sitting here acting like you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And you are a part of this bullshit coven too. You've been screwing Cleo too. All of y'all are just disgusting on so many levels. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth your freedom, your sexual life, your bloodline, your pathway. You sacrificed a lot. I hope it was worth it, everybody. So again, health department, these people are why you have the problem that you do. Has nothing to do with yours truly at all. They just use me and my trust fund as the bait once again. I'm so tired of everybody thinking that I'm there to play with and use at their disposal. A lot of these people actually know that I'm an earth angel, and they know what the consequences are when people come up against me, when people stab me in my back, when people betray me. And they know this, and they actually set people up having this information. They use this information to basically annihilate their enemies, get rid of people that they don't like. How foul is that? Yep, folks are doing it. Gregory did it. Cleo did it. Artists did it. Yeah, y'all, they do it. They do it. And all you folks fall right into the trap every time. All I have to do is exist. I don't even need to speak to these people or have any kind of conversation with that whatsoever. Confirmation with the phone. All I have to do is exist. And they just take the ball and run with it. Just insane. Insane. But it is what it is, so. All right now, not going to hold you. Okay, just wanted to wrap up this whole LAX Motel sex scam. So make sure you got a clear picture of how this went down and how we got up to a count of 26 people because he needed $26,000. Ooh, my nose is itching. That's confirmation on everything that I just said. When you are channeling, y'all see me, the nose itches a lot. Also, when you're channeling, your nose drains a lot. Your nose gets full of everything. So you see somebody on here, they got a bunch of stuff sticking out of their nose. It ain't so much that they don't blow their nose. It's just that while they're channeling, it's draining. Literally draining. Okay? It's the weirdest thing, but it is what it is. I have no control over it. It's just part of the... As you get to certain levels, ascension, whatever, your body go through certain changes. And so I didn't always get that, but now that my clairvoyant skills and my cognizant skills, all my clairs are on a whole nother level now. I mean, a whole nother level now. So I get the itchy nose a lot. Now I get the whole bewitched thing. I got you. I got it. Confirmation. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. The whole itchy nose a lot, and it's usually a confirmation of whatever it is you're talking about or whatever download, okay? And then also the draining thing, like I say, all of a sudden out of the blue, you're completely congested. You know, it's like you all of a sudden you got the cold of the century when you really don't, but all of a sudden your nose is running or your nose is snotty or your nose is boogerish or whatever it is. It comes with the downloads. There's nothing you can do. And depending on how tapped in you are, how specific the information is you're pulling, the heavier the drain. I've noticed, at least for me, when I'm like literally like channeling like the other day when I was doing the kids, you know, and they had 9 kids in the house, and I'm channeling, you know, what sex they are and how old they are and all of that stuff, you know. The draining was just like y'all couldn't see that because I was pausing the video and trying to clean my nose and all of that, but the congestion and all of that and tissue in your nose and stuff, yeah, it's just like that. But it is what it is. It goes with the territory. It happens the same in the middle of the night. You know, I can be in the middle of a dead sleep, and then all of a sudden there's a download or whatever, and it'll wake me up, and I'll wake up, and I am literally like congested. I mean, my whole head is clogged, and I can not breathe through my nose at all. I'm literally breathing through my mouth trying to get some tissue. So I try to keep water and Kleenex by my bed because the level of ascension that I'm on right now, and I get so many visitors from so many deceased spirits who want to tell their story, you know what I mean? Until the truth is out, these people basically are hanging in limbo. Their spirits are hanging in limbo, and they cannot move on to whatever it is their said destination, whether they're going to be reincarnating and coming back, or whether they're going to be headed to purgatory, or whether they're going to be headed to heaven. Wherever it is they're headed, until that spirit is resolved, they can't move on. They can't. They're just hanging in limbo. So I have no control over who's going to show up or when they're going to show up. All right. And I don't know until they start talking to me and the story starts to unfold how it is that they've been violated and what it is that they're trying to clean up. Okay. So I think, though, it's not even so much that once you guys go act on it and arrest them and all that. I think it's just so much that once that the truth has been shared, once it's been declared to the universe, I think this is enough to open up the portal for their spirit to go ahead and ascend to where it is it needs to go. Okay, so I am just a part of the process, everybody. Okay, just a part of the process. All right, one of many messengers. I am still learning myself and my role in all this as I am being obedient and disseminating this information. This is all new for me. I am trying to recall. Okay, because remember, I have been under a lot of Santeria and voodoo and black magic and God knows whatever else they threw at me, the damn kitchen sink, okay, since conception. All right, so I am trying to heal and ascend and learn and share and save lives all at the same time. All right, so many hats. All right, so please bear with your girl. Confirmation with the phone. I love when spirit confirms your girl. Thank you. All right, so please bear with me. All right, sometimes the information doesn't always unfold all at once, which means that I may need to make a sequence of videos like I did just now in order to get all the facts straight. Okay, so it is what it is. But before I make any video, I always confirm all information with spirit. I also confirm with spirit whether or not this is something that they want me to share, whether or not this is something that they want me to make a video with, whether or not they want this public. Okay, and then even after I make said video and rewatch said video, I still do a confirmation one more time. Is this information accurate? Is this information appropriate? Do you want this shared and uploaded? Okay, so I go through all of the checks and balances, everybody. Trust me, I do. Okay, which is why this is so exhausting, because I'm one of them people who like to dot my I's and cross my T's. I just do. All right, so. All right, anything else on this, spirit? I think that's pretty much it for today. I hope so. I'm kind of drained. It's really tiring. What is the equivalent of? Mentally, after all of this channeling, mentally and physically, even emotionally, it's kind of the equivalent of like working a double shift back to back with no lunch breaks. You know what I mean? You didn't have nothing but a bathroom break and you just went on and did double up. It's kind of like that feeling, kind of draining. You know what I mean? It feels like that. Okay, so you know, my eyes feel heavy and confirmation. My shoulders feel heavy. I need a deep tissue massage so bad. Oh my God, I need a deep tissue massage so bad. I gotta find somebody else I can trust. I miss my massages. I need weekly massages, especially if I'm a channel like this. It's like it all sits here, and the massages kind of helps move, you know, stuff through your body. That's the other reason why I bought the trampoline, because since I can't get the massages right now, the trampoline helps me, because it helps to kind of help flush everything through your system, through your body and all of that kind of stuff, and it helps with the drainage and all that stuff. So that part. All right, village, thank you for continuing to watch. Yes, please continue to send me your prayers as I shall you. Yes, it takes a village, and I want you to talk about it. I want you to use the Grapevine. I want you to share this hit list of 26 people, and so folks can be privy and folks can watch out. Now, a lot of these people are already deceased, unfortunately. They've already succumbed to their illnesses. you know, or something else. Gregory didn't succumb to his illness. Gregory died by lethal injection over there in Haiti, whether they want to tell you that or not, but that's how he went out, all right? Because Gregory committed a crime in Haiti, all right? He took the life of somebody in Haiti, some gay lover that he had trusted to help him steal this money and help this money get positioned over there in Haiti. And when him and Cleo got back over there to get situated, they found out that this person had actually ripped him off. And so they went into survival mode, and, well, that's that. Okay? All right. I really appreciate your energetic donations. Namaste. Love y'all.